Hello again. I want to make sure everybody's on the same page when we're talking about peer reviews. Online peer reviews are hard. One, because you might not even know who this person is that you're reading their paper, which can be useful, helpful, easier than sitting next to somebody and reading their paper and marking it up or whatever. But it's also sometimes it feels like it gives people license to be mean. I don't want you to be mean. I do want you to be thorough. And so each peer review, I'll give you a set of questions to answer about that particular draft for this particular time. And you're going to have to pull their paper off of discussion board and look at them, read through them. I always used to tell my students, put your pens and pencils down and just read once, and then go back through and answer the questions and do all that. We don't tend to read this way anymore. Most folks read to find the answer, okay, as opposed to read to understand the concepts. I want you to give each other the gift of actually reading their work, reading each other's work, and walking through it intentionally and compassionately. Um, Especially the very first time we do this, I want you to be very careful how you project. Um, Maybe this person is struggling. Um, don't overcompensate and tell them that they're doing a wonderful job when they're not, but also don't tell them it's crap because it's not. Make sure that you're treating people the way you want to be treated in two different ways. One, in being kind in your comments and corrections, and the other in giving them the information that they need to make their paper better, truly better. That's part of your job. Now, the peer reviews are at a disadvantage for a couple other reasons besides nameless, well, not nameless, but faceless kind of interaction. They don't have to be complete. So there's going to be, more than likely, parts of the paper that they should have done that they haven't gotten to yet. And that's okay. Just make sure that you make a note of that. Hey, I didn't see that you did the ethos part. Make sure that you add that for the next draft. And that's all you have to say. Just be sure that you're giving them the best shot at improving their paper and that you're giving them a second reader. Um, it's difficult to write for a room full of folks, especially, again, a room full of folks that, excuse me, you may not know, that you don't get to see on a regular basis, and that are doing their work at very different times of day and night. I'm always surprised at the date and time stamps on all these papers and things. I'm not a night owl, so seeing a stamp for 2 a.m., I'm like, oh my goodness, do you ever sleep? But then I'm up at 5, so make sure again for these peer reviews that you're going through all the questions, you're answering all the questions, not just for your own points, but so that you're giving um, your peer a good review, and by good I mean thorough. Okay. Do what you can with all of that. If you have questions, send me an email, let me know what's going on, and I'll be more than happy to have a look. Okay.